Hey guys, welcome to Atari Series 7. Today I'm reviewing this, which is the Marvel Legends series, Ultron. So this is so cool. I'm really blessed to pick this one up. Gotta say, I absolutely love Ultron. Big Ultron fan. I love the classic Marvel villains. I love the original Avengers run of stories. And here we finally have a classic Ultron. It's been so long since they've done a comic book Ultron. I honestly don't remember the last time they did. I think it was for Age of Ultron. I think they did a tie-in. And I think they did one for Iron Man 3. But again, it's been so long. But yeah, we got a nice quick review in box. We got Ultron there. We got Legends series. We got the little Ultron logo up here, which looks so cool. We got some awesome artwork of him from the comics there. I love that so much. Then we have him here. We have a bio on Ultron there, and then we have the other characters wave, and yeah, let's open this up. So here we have Ultron out of packaging, and he is so cool. You get this effect piece that you can kind of put in his mouth and just make it look like fire or whatever, or laser beam is kind of coming out of his mouth there. It is so cool. We got these red eyes too, and I love these little holes on the top here. They look really neat. He's got those big ears too, angry looking face, the free spikes there. Oh, he just looks so awesome. I also love the little indents into his armor here, these little lines, and you can see him throughout the suit too. He also has some on the arms. Shoulder pads are really neat. The one on this side's a little big. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. We got some more lines back here, and then also on his back. And then moving down, you can just see the rest of him. He looks so cool. It's silvery, chrome-ish, metallic-looking paint, and it looks awesome. I love the fingers too, like how they're sculpted. And then also these, you get the open hand. You also get two fisted hands and another grip hand. Down at the legs, you can see again how it's cut there. And then also he's got the pinless joints, and they look so cool. And then he also has his boots, or kind of I guess feet, and the lines that go through them. And he just looks so cool. Really like the design they got going on here. Here's a look at Ultron without the kind of fire stain in his mouth, and as you can see, it's black in there. My only complaint is I wish they would have filled this in with red dots, because whenever I think of Ultron, I think of him having red dots in his mouth mixed in with the black, and they kind of included that with the fire piece. It's just when he doesn't have the fire piece in, it's just kind of all black, which I mean still looks really cool and menacing. I wish it had the red dots, but that's my only real complaint with this action figure. Overall, he looks just like Ultron is supposed to. Now, in terms of articulation, Ultron has a 360 at the head. He can look up and down. He's got 360 arms. He's supposed to have swing out the shoulders, but I can't get it to do it because of the shoulder pads. And I feel like he kind of has butterfly joints or something. I don't know. There's something definitely going on with the shoulders here. I just think these shoulder pads, the way they're molded on mine, it's kind of preventing me from getting a lot of movement out of there. This probably won't be a problem with all of them. I'm just going to be honest. I really like this Ultron, and I don't want to risk breaking it, so I'm not going to try to force it anymore. Might one day, but yeah, for right now, I'm just going to leave it like that. You got a 360 there. You got double joint elbows, which are very nice. You got 360 at the wrist, and they're on hinges, which is pretty cool. You got a 360 at the torso. You also have this kind of ab joint here, which allows him to move, but you also have the 360, so I think that's pretty cool. The legs look forwards, backwards, and outwards, 360 at the thigh. And I really like how it cuts here too, because it looks so smooth. You got double jointed knees, which are very nice. And then you got the feet that move up and down and go side to side. So in terms of articulation, pretty good. Definitely really neat. And yeah, I mean, just look at this Ultron with the light hitting him. He just looks so cool. Yeah. Also, a detail that I didn't show off, which I think is pretty cool. He has these kind of molded feet, which is pretty interesting. In a sense, it's kind of like a cylinder, and then he also has a back one here. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure if it will work, but it will work. You can actually put these jet effect piece onto Ultron's legs, so that's really cool that you can do that. I wish they had given him a hand that could have done that, though. That would have been interesting. And here's Ultron on the flight stand, and here's him with these flying effects. These are the repulsor blast from the Stealth Iron Man in this wave, and then these are the exhaust kind of effects that come with the Ironheart figure, and they just look really great on Ultron. I mean, honestly, they just look great in general. I really hope we get these effects more. And yeah, he's just really cool looking too. Here's a comparison with the vintage Hank Pym we got a couple years ago. As you can see, they look great together. I love that we finally have these two side by side. They just look really cool, really awesome. And then here we have Ultron with Dormammu, Red Skull, Loki, and King. They've really been giving us some amazing classic villains in the past couple of years. I mean, look at this. I mean, we finally have some Golden Age looking, or not, I don't know if that's really Golden Age, I take that back, more of Silver Age, maybe, Silver Age, yeah, 1960s. We finally have some classic Marvel looking villains here, and they just look great beside each other. And then here we have Joe Costa and Ultron together. As you can see, they look great. I remember in my video when I was reviewing her last year, I mentioned that I really wanted a new comic book Ultron, and I can't remember if this figure had been announced at the time, but they definitely look right beside each other. Here we have a comparison with AI Iron Man with the comic book head, and lastly, here's a comparison with the movie Ultron, who towers over this version of Ultron. But still, they both look pretty neat. And I gotta say, out of all these, I still really like the comic book design because to me, this Ultron, he looks too human. Like, it's really hard to see the machine in this Ultron, in my opinion. Whereas this Ultron looks like a genocidal robot who is just crazy. And that's the version of Ultron I like. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.